How are we doing today, guys? It's Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. And here we go. It took long enough. Now, if you guys haven't been paying attention to the Leah Thomas saga, the swimmer whose last name is Thomas, who is actually a biological male and has transitioned to some form of what they perpetuate to call a female. I don't know. We're not getting into it. This dude was born. He was born a guy. Okay, and he's been dominating these. He's been absolutely dominating these swimming meets. You know, you've got a person that was born a biological male. Sorry, I'm trying to play with YouTube's rules on this one. You've got a person, Thomas, this swimmer, who was born biologically a male, competing against all of these other swimmers who were born biologically as a female. And if you didn't know, that gives you some serious competitive advantages if you weren't already aware of that. And you watch some of the videos of Thomas swimming against these other girls, and I mean, you're talking lengths, like 38, like I think the last one was like 30 seconds or something like that. But I mean, it's literally pool lengths. You thought, like, I know somebody commented in one of the first videos, they thought, I was like, why is that swimmer going the wrong way? Thomas was literally that far ahead of these girls swimming in the same pool. You actually thought that Thomas was going the wrong way. But Thomas was literally probably a full pool length, if not a pool length and a half, farther ahead than the rest of these girls in the pool. So, yeah. So finally, a swimmer's actually speaking out. She had to lose in order to finally stand up and, well, with lack of a better term, grow a pair and actually stand up and say something about this. Because it's one of those things, look, we're not going to care about your sport any more than you are. If you're not willing to stand up and say something about this as you lose your scholarships, as you lose your opportunities, as you lose your records, then who are we to say anything about it either? So that's why I'm reporting on this, because finally somebody's standing up. All right, from theblaze.com, swimmer calls for boycott after her NCAA final spot was stolen by biological male Leah Thomas. All right. Virginia Tech University swimmer Rekha Gyorgy is calling on fans and fellow swimmers to boycott future competitions in response to her place in the NCAA finals being stolen from her by a biological male, University of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas. What are the details? Gyorgy, a decorated college athlete from Hungary who competed in the 2016 Olympics, this is an Olympic athlete, okay, was left on the outside looking in at the NCAA championships last week. Her 17th place finish in the 500-yard freestyle pushed her one spot out of finals contention for the race, which controversial transgender swimmer Leah Thomas would go on to win, posting the fastest time recorded all season. It was Gyorgy's last chance to compete in the race in her collegiate career, and she reportedly posted one of her fastest personal times all season, but it wasn't enough. In a tweet posted on Sunday, Gyorgy made her feelings on the matter clearly known. My final spot was stolen by Leah Thomas, who is a biological male, she stated, adding, until we all refuse to compete, nothing will change. Thanks for all the support, retweets, and follows. I won't stop fighting. Good girl. As of Monday morning, the message had been retweeted 42,000 times and liked more than 164,000 times. Thomas, who has raised the ire of women's sports supporters all season, was booed at the podium celebration. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I hadn't heard that reported. I'm glad to hear Thomas was booed, because that's exactly what Thomas deserves. You're a scumbag who couldn't make it in competition against people that are closer to your equals. You decided to change everything. Don't lie. You did this just to win. Gyorgy's tweet followed a strong letter that she sent to the NCAA this week regarding its transgender policy, according to SwimSwam. In the letter, two-time ACC champion and two-time NCAA All-American urged the organization to address the problem of biological males competing in female sports, which she said is hurting athletes, especially female swimmers. Duh. I'm writing this letter right now in hopes that the NCAA will open their eyes and change these rules in the future. It doesn't promote our sport in a good way, and I think it's disrespectful against the biologically female swimmers who are competing in the NCAA. This is my last college meet ever, and I feel frustrated, she continued, hearkening back to her failure to qualify for the finals on Thursday. It feels like that final spot was taken away from me because of the NCAA's decision to let someone who is not a biological female compete. I know you could say that I had the opportunity to swim faster and make the top 16, but this situation makes it a bit different, and I can't help but be angry or sad. It hurts me, my team, and other women in the pool. And she's right, because if he wasn't allowed to compete, she would have made it, and everybody in front of her would have been bumped up another spot as well. Thomas is literally taking these spots away from people who deserve it. Coyote added that she wasn't the only female swimmer who had final spot stolen by Thomas. One spot was taken away from the girl who got 9th in the 500 free and didn't make it back to a final, preventing her from being All-American. Every event that transgender athletes competed in was one spot taken away from biological females throughout the meet, she claimed. She added, the NCAA knew what was coming this past week. They knew opinions and minds would be divided and chose to do nothing. Daily Writer reporter Mary Margaret Olenhan posted the letter in full on her Twitter account and also linked to a clip of teammates of Gregory's apparently describing her emotions after failing to qualify. So here we go. What Mary say? Virginia Tech swimmer asked the NCAA to take the time to think about all the other biological women in swimming. Try to think about how they would feel if they would be in our shoes. Make the right change for our sport and for a better future in swimming. There we go. Gorgie was described as being in tears after placing 17th in the race. So let's try watching this video and see what happens. It might glitch out on me. If it does, we'll just go back to the article. If not, we'll see what happens. See if we can get the video to play. Come on, Twitter. Oh, nope. This tweet is from a suspended account. So, yep, it looks like they shot that down. Oh, that's from Sav. Which I believe is Elijah Schaefer's producer, if I remember correctly. I don't know if she's still producing for them or not. But yeah, so it looks like that account's been deleted now, probably for posting this and talking about it. Would not surprise me at all whatsoever. Like, this stuff is just wrong. This is so wrong on so many levels. You have biological males competing against biological females, people that were born female, all right? I'm not going to get into the science and all the technical difficulties about, the major differences between men and women. Anybody with half a brain inside their head should already know that there is no fairness whatsoever in a biological male competing against biological females. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. You can feel pretty all you want, and you can wear your dress downtown and tell everybody your name is Leah, but at the end of the day, you've got advantages over females, over biologically born females, that they will never have. And until this changes, then they should just start letting the girls take steroids. Let's just go ahead and roid them out, crank their testosterone levels all the way up to 11, and let's see what really happens. But hey, that's just my common sense take. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, because all of that helps the algorithm and actually gets us pushed up, so we are told. And this is Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. Thanks for watching.